Hi guys, it's Marcus Bird here with your Practitioner Success tip of the day. And I was just thinking back to a couple of weeks ago when I'd given myself a dedication to do a video a day. And over the last few days I haven't done that video, and I was thinking to myself, what happened? Marcus, you said you were going to do this video a day, and I didn't tell anyone else. I didn't actually announce it to anyone. It was just for me. And then I let it slide. And I think what's happened, which I think happens to a lot of us, is that we allow friction to get in the road. So I talk to clients all the time about removing friction, because I think that friction is the thing that stops us from propelling ourselves forward and getting the altitude that we really deserve. You know, another way of looking at friction is that we often allow drag to slow us down. And it can be all sorts of things that create that friction or that drag that actually stops us stepping into who we really are and reaching the amazing heights that we A, deserve to reach, B, have a duty on the planet to actually deliver, and C, to go out and touch as many lives as we can. And so over the last few days, I've allowed friction and drag to stop me from doing these videos. And even today, when I went to do this video, I've had a couple of goes at it, and it's been a little bit harder than normal. And so getting this video down is a great way for me to break through friction. One of the things that I caught myself doing the other day was that I'd gone into that space. Something had happened, and I can't even tell you what, but something had happened to make me feel a little bit flat and a little bit down. And I started to go into that negative thought patterns about myself, the universe, and everything, like we sometimes do. And I remember three questions that a mentor of mine, Matt Church, said to me. And he said, you've got to look at, what's happened, then look at what did you make it mean, and then finally assess what was it really all about. So for me, I looked at, well, what happened? And I gather, maybe I didn't get a sale come through, or maybe someone decided not to buy one of my products. It can be triggered by a whole range of things. Then I go into, well, what did I make it mean? And well, I made it mean that I'm no good, I'm not worthy, I don't have any message, I don't have anything worth talking about, whatever that might have been. And I might be exaggerating a little bit, but it does, play out that way. Then when I sort of sat back and I looked at it and I went, well, what was really going on? Well, what was really going on is that someone decided maybe not to choose me as a mentor or to take up one of my products, which is absolutely fine. I mean, I'm not for everybody, and we're all not for everybody, so we can't expect everyone to jump on our bandwagon. And so I really sort of stepped back and took a look at it and I went, hang on a minute, I'm just creating a whole lot of friction and drag around one little incident that really wasn't even an incident at all. But the way we take it and what we overlay onto that can actually have a huge effect. When we play that game of what do we make it, mean, we start to play out all those negative things that we've been told from years ago, wherever it comes from. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you step back and you look at the reality of the situation and you reaffirm yourself again and again and again. There's lots of things out in the world that's going to create friction and drag. The number one thing is you. And so what we have to be is mindful and observant of all the ways that we create friction and drag, and then we have to affirm ourselves in the positive to remove that friction and drag. So keep a watchful eye on the things you're thinking about. Keep an eye open for where you're creating friction and drag in your life, and get rid of it so that you can get on and do exactly what you're meant to be doing. Getting out there, sharing your message, and reaching as many people as you possibly can. So I'm Marcus Bird. That's your Practitioner Success tip of the day.